Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've laid out all these pretty things here in front of me because I want to create a card with you all today. So I'll be creating a tag shaped card, and for the tag shaped card I've used this die set from TONIC Studios, which is the luxury layering luggage tag die set. I've used the largest and the next one down for my card layers, and for the card base I've used this large one here, which I'll show you in a sec. And then for my papers I've used the Stamperia Brocante Antiques collection. I've used the combination of the 8x8 and the 12x12, and I have got a flip through of this on my channel. I'll put the link to that video in the description box if you want to go and have a look. For my card base I've used TONIC Studios Craft Perfect smooth card in ivory white, and for my insert I'll be using some of this Craft Perfect vellum paper in pearl gold. So for the card base I've just taken the largest die. I'm just going to grab it actually and I'll show you. I've taken the largest die, I've folded my paper card in half, and then I've placed my die so that this side overhangs on the crease so it doesn't cut, and then you get a really nice card shape. Bearing in mind you've not got the full tag shape because I've overhung it, when you adhere your next layer it is going to have a bit of an overhang, which is absolutely fine, but then you get your full shape there. So yeah, I'm going to put all this to a side, get some adhesive out, and we'll create this card together. So I forgot to mention my embellishments here. These are all die cut chipboards and card from the collection as well. So I've taken out a selection that I'll be using for my card. So the first thing I'm going to do is work from the inside, because I want to add the vellum in first, because this side is going to be embellished and it's going to be full of stuff. So what I want to do is just place my vellum, and I did the same thing excuse me, as I did for the card. I folded the vellum in half and I've cut it with an overhang on this side, which created my fold there. And for adhering the vellum into the card, I'm just going to use some of the Nouveau adhesive here, and I'm going to put the adhesive down on this side like this, and then I'm going to make sure it's all even, and then I'm going to close the card like that. And then when you open your card you have a nice insert in there. So that is the insert done. Next I'm going to put my layers on. So I'll be using some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive for my layers, as well as some foam pads. The first layer I'm going to put down with wet glue, and I'm not going to go right to the edge because don't forget we've got a bit of an overhang here. So I'm just going to go right to the top on this edge and to the bottom, and then I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to make sure it's all even on this side, and then burnish it down. Okay, and I'll be using my bold folder. Just make sure it's all stuck down. So that is that. Next layer, so let that dry on the side. Next layer is this pretty design here with the dress form, and if you know me from the beginning of my YouTube journey, I love anything lacy, dress form. In fact, I've got a whole collection of mannequins that I have. So really beautiful paper here. So I want to emphasize the edges a bit more. So I've got some ink here. You can use whatever brown ink you have. I've got this Acorn brown, and this is the Nouveau hybrid ink pad. And all I'm going to do is take my dauber and then just darken the edges, and it'll give me a bit more of an emphasis on my shape, my tag shape. Black would be fine as well, but I think it'd be a bit too harsh. So yeah, brown is probably your best option for this paper collection anyway, because it's got that vintage brown tones running through it. So that is now going to pop on here, so you can see it already kind of stands out a bit more. So put this to a side because I will be needing that again. So for this layer here, I think I want to pop it onto foam pads and have some dimension on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some foam pads. Just let me grab some. And before I put the foam pad down, I do add a bit of wet glue so that over time the foam pads don't fall off, because that is what happens if you want to keep a project for a long time. Always put some wet glue under your foam pads and when you're putting it onto your project, that way you know it's going to last forever, well, for as long as possible. Okay, and then probably want a bit more in the middle. So let's put, I don't want it dipping in the middle. Okay, and then take all the backings off. These are the Chloe's Creative foam pads with the easy lift backing. I use these on card making, and then I've got my TONIC double-sided foam, which is super strong, and I like using those on my 3D projects where I'm adding like 3D layers, and these are good for paper. Okay, so then I'm gonna probably shuffle it down a bit because I want to add some embellishments to the top, and then I'm going to stick that down like so, so there's a bit of a lift there, like that. And then onto my embellishments. So I have actually got some flowers here. These are some Prima flowers that I've stuck together, and I've got a little cluster of lace that I might use. So let's see where I want my pieces. So there's this die cut here which I really like. I don't think these are stickers, I'm not sure. Let me just see if these backings come off. I don't think they are. No, they're not stickers. So what I'm going to do is probably add more dimension on these and have them kind of raised up a bit more like that. So let's see. Yeah, I'll have this one raised up. So again, in with some glue, and these are 2mm thick pads, so there's enough lift on them. I'll have this stack of decorative boxes on this side. I'll probably have my little teddy bear somewhere here, but I want to add this mannequin. So I've already got a mannequin on my paper here, but I wanted to add another one, and this one I want raised up. I think I'm going to have this double raised. So let's add some more foam. I'm just cutting these down, and then I'm going to double them up. Let's see. Oops. That one there. And then double this one up. I'm going to add a tiny bit of glue here. It will strengthen the back of this up as it dries. And then I'm going to bring this back in, and I think I want it probably about there, like that. And then I can bring these in, stick them down, because these are quite delicate. I can't put foam pads on them, but I can just stick that down. So the bodice has got dimension on. Now my teddy bear, I think I want my teddy bear about here. I don't want to cover all the boxes, so probably there. Maybe yeah, maybe bring it forward a bit more, so I'll add a bit more foam pad, and this time just one layer should be sufficient. Give it a bit of a curve for some extra shape. And maybe, yeah, I can tuck them in a bit. So let me just stick my little teddy on. Like that. And then I'm going to work on the top. So I've got these flowers, a bit of lace that I've just scrunched up together. I don't mind covering the little birdie up because I've got some of these as well that I want to use. So yeah, I might have to cover that little bird up, which is absolutely fine. So let's get some hot glue on the back of here. That's gonna go there. More hot glue. And then I want to add a few of these. Maybe this one can go under here. Just lift it up and tuck that in. And then this one, I can probably go here. Add a bit of glue under there. And then one more. Just tuck it there. And then I've got a few other little bits and pieces. I've got some of these, I might not use this one. Okay, I'll think about that. But I want to use some flowers behind and around my teddy. So maybe behind here and here. Yeah. So I'm going to put this on with white glue. Tuck that in here. Give this a bit of a curve. Hot glue behind this one. Put it under there. Looks really cute. And then there's this bow that came in the die cuts, and I think I want to add this to my mannequin. We just add it there. I don't think I want a foam pad on this, or do I? Let's have a look. Maybe not. Just give it a little curvature there and there. That'll give me a bit of dimension. And then this bit I can just add some hot glue to the back here, like that. Have this at an angle, like so. Don't need this one. And then I've got this little piece here, but I wanted to add something else to the center, so I think I'm gonna have this like that, but I wanted to add a different sentiment. So I've got this here for someone special, just stamped out from one of my TONIC stamps, and then I'm gonna go in with that dauber again. I've not inked it up again, I'm just using the excess whatever's on it, and then make that look a bit aged. And I can put that on there, and then this can go on here like that. So let's get this on. It's gonna go on flat onto here. And then this can go. I don't want to cover that mannequin, so I'll probably put it under here. So I'm going to need some foam pad on this side now. So let's get, I think I'm going to need to double up on this one. So 1, 2, and that it's going to cover my little birdie, which is fine. But that looks nice just there. I think I'm going to add a bit of hot glue so it stays in place under there. Like that. A little squish down. And let me see if I want anything else on it. I'm going to bring this bit in here and stick it down to that tail because that's annoying me a bit. So let's bring a bit this scrunched up lace down here and have that like that. And I think that is enough, and I think that looks really cute. So that's the inside. Let me get my bone folder. And that's the back. It's really beautiful for someone special, really nice and really gorgeous to look at, and it's a really nice size as well. So that is it. This finishes my tag shaped beautiful Brocante card. If you watched till the end, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and if you put in the comments enter me, I will put you in a draw to win this card. So just put in there whatever you want, but make sure you put in enter me, and then your name will go in to win this card. So that is it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.